Hi guys. Okay, so today I'm going to talk to you about brushes. I get lots of questions about brushes and which one you should get and which one should you use, and they are all so amazing. So they are gorgeous too, great quality. They are not glued together. They're gold and rose gold. So pretty. All of our brushes are double-ended. So you get two brushes for the price of one. That is amazing. Okay, first, let's go ahead and talk about some eyeshadow brushes. We have three eyeshadow brushes. This one here is one of my favorite brushes. I love this little small end here. It's so good to kind of go underneath to deepen the crease. This fluffy end is so good for blending. Love it. This brush is called the Eyeshadow Everything brush. And then the second one is called the Blend and Tap brush. So you can see it just has a little bit more dense bristles, a little bit bigger. This side is, again, so good for deepening that crease right there, bringing it below the eyelash line. These can be used, again, I'm going to go back to this Eyeshadow Everything brush. It can be used to put your contour on your nose. It can be used to contour your lips, put your lip on. So many uses. Then the multitask brush here has this much smaller end. So to really kind of define that lip line, put your lip color on if you don't want to use your finger. I'll even show you here, adding a little bit under that brow bone, just like that. Adding a little more color onto the eyelid, like this, patting it on. I'm going to come in a little closer. Bringing it under, adding in eyeliner. Good multitasker brush. Also good for putting the contour on your nose, getting those nice lines there. Such a good brush, multitasker brush. Okay, so for the face brushes, oh no, I'm going to go back to this one really quick. This one is the, forgot its name, Hotline brush. And so this is for your eyebrows to really get that line in. Swipe up. It comes with a spoolie on one side. You can go in with eyeliner for this. Good eye detail brush. Okay, so now we're going to go to the face brushes. Let's see, the one that started it all is this one right here. This was the very first brush that Kara invented to go with our makeup. So again, this side is a little pointed here. This one's a little more rounded. So good. Either side can put your contour on. I'm going to use this butted side here. Just to kind of show you, you could either flip it around here. I do like this side a little bit more to get that color like right underneath your eyes. It's so good to get right in here. And then such a good side for your blush to put that right on. Good brush. This is the very first brush that she invented. It is called the 30-second hack. It is the fastest brush to get your makeup on. I would say this is the one that when I really need to get my makeup on in 5 minutes, this is the one that I use. 3 minutes, really. Okay, let's see. My favorite brush, if I had to pick a favorite brush, I think would probably be this one. This is the blush and bronzer brush. Again, you can use that same end to get your contour on. I'm just going to kind of squeeze it to where it looks similar to the 30-second hack brush. Again, you can put your contour on with your finger. There's no right or wrong way. I do like this one. You can see it has these compacted bristles here. I do prefer this one to put my all over foundation color on. It just gives such a smooth working area. I love this brush. This is good for the mature skin, little bit more heavier coverage if you like that, patting it, pushing it where you need to go, all that. Okay, this end, again, a little bigger and oh my gosh, I love it. So this one here, I'm going to go right into my bronzer, and I'm going to put my bronzer kind of on my forehead, on my cheeks. It just blends it so nicely. I'm using the Cream Bella bronzer. This is good if you like to use a setting powder. I'm just going to dip right into this one. If you want a setting powder, you can push that on like this. For your blush right here. Oh, such a good brush. Love it. Okay, let's move on to the Detail Hack brush. This one is so good for contouring. I love how it has the cut edge there. I'm going to show you how it's just a little bit more defined contouring. See, it just kind of gives that nice sharp line there, and then you can blend it up. This is a good end for, like, say you want to contour your nose right here and just go right down. It's just an easy to use brush right here. Detail, because it has the smaller end. I've used this end for eyeshadow. I've used this end for contouring. Say you want to go like this and then flip your brush around and blend it out. I'm going to go, so I put those lines there, and then I'm using that smaller end. I'm going to go right into that lighter color and then go right down the middle and then just kind of push and press. This is a fast, small brush, easy to carry around. Good brush. Then I'm going to go between these two here. I would say this brush is so good if you really want that light coverage. So good for the teenagers that are just starting out. Good for your summer days when you really don't want a lot of makeup. And you can tell that the tip already looks a little different there. So it's not going to pick up as much product. I'm going to kind of show you here. And I can do everything with this brush. I can put my all over foundation color on. I can put my my contour on. I'm even going to just use this end right here to go right into my contour, right along that hairline here on top. Great for your cheeks. Such a good brush. You could put your eyeshadow on. You could do the contour on your nose, adding a little bit down here. That will just kind of soften that lip there. You can use this end to put your contour on. It's not going to be as heavy as a line. This is a really good, all of our brushes can be used to put all of your makeup on, but this one I even like for that bronzer. It just puts it right where I want it. Blush. I'm going to go right here, tap it on my cheeks. This one is really good for our powder illuminators. That side of the brush just puts that powder illuminator on. Really, really nice. Top 3 favorite brushes right here. It is called I know the name of it. Best Blend Forever. Best Blend Forever brush. Love it. Okay, so then this one here, this is the Buffy brush. This is for and you can tell it has a little bit more dense bristles there, angled. Love this brush. This one picks up a little bit more product. So I'm going to just kind of show you in this lighter color. I'm just tapping right there, and I'm going to go right. You can see. It's just going to pick that product up. So this one you want to definitely kind of stipple a little bit more. This one's going to be for a heavier coverage. You can even kind of see the difference on both eyes. But then you just kind of blend it out. Such a good brush. I do very much like this brush for, I even add my illuminator, my cream illuminator with this side of the brush. Really good to get the blush a little bit more pigmented right there on your cheeks. I'm going to show you. I'm not cleaning my brush in between colors. It just puts the colors where I want it. I love it. Okay, so now I just added a little bit more contour along my forehead. Still one of my one of my favorite. Oh, don't make me pick a favorite brush. I just can't do it. Okay, and then I'm going to show you how it puts the illuminator on the skin. I do like the smaller end, and I just go right into that cream illuminator, and then I'm going to pop that right onto my cheekbone. Just pushing and pressing back and forth. Good. Okay, so that's the Buffy brush. And the last brush I'm going to talk about is the Power Powder brush. I really like this slanted end here for if you wanted to push that setting powder into your skin, like here, to really absorb those oils under your eyes, anywhere that you may need a little extra powder coverage. This side is good. We have a powder bronzer where you can set your contour. I've used it to contour. I've used this for my cream products. To put the blush right there. Oh, this is a good brush too. Can't go wrong. But that's part of our process together, is you let me know what kind of coverage you're looking for, what you want it for, and then we can go from there. All the brushes are similar in price. There's not one that's way cheaper than the other or way more expensive. They're all super good quality brushes. $35, $36 for a double-ended brush. I think that's a really good price. I can tell you that at certain counters, this brush alone is $50 just for this side of the brush. So to get 2 brushes for that price is amazing to me. Okay, you let me know if you have any questions, if you want to try a new brush. And then if you think about being an artist too, then I have gotten most of these brushes for free too. So let me know if that interests you in absolutely any way. Talk to you soon. Bye, guys.